Hello, children. Good day to you all. Today we are discussing the topic concept of trade in agriculture produce lesson. From that, today our concept is Raitu Bazaar in Telangana. Okay, have you seen anywhere Raitu Bazaars? See, if your locality of Dishpalli, you might have seen near the station area, right? Yes. Okay. Hmm. But of course, in our Dishpalli, it's not so big. But in Nizamabad, in cities, it was so big, right? Bazaars. Okay. So, yeah, okay. See here, they have given the Raitu Bazaars in Telangana. Most agriculture goods like grains and pulses are sold directly to the wholesale merchants. Some small traders buy these goods from them to sell them to the consumers. Okay, see, mostly agriculture goods like grains and pulses. Okay, pulses and grains means paddy, wheat, jowar, that all. Okay, yeah, so that all sold to whom? Directly to the wholesalers. Okay, but remaining all small traders like we discussed about whoever sold in the weekly markets, right? Santa. So those are all, when I have given example about those all Gauri and all, I told you they will go and bring from the wholesale traders. Yes or no? See, yeah, so that wholesale traders, where they will buy then? From 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 farmers. Okay, but mostly some point of some members of farmers only they will sell to the wholesalers, and remaining directly they will sell in the right to bazaars in another markets. That is nothing called as right to bazaars. Okay, see, farmers they will sell their produce to the wholesale traders, and remaining others somebody will they will sell directly to the consumers. Means here who will buy and who will use, no, those we called as consumers. Okay, yes, so farmers they will sell their goods, means whichever they produce, paddy or whatever. Okay, pulses, they'll sell to the wholesale traders if it is a bulky. If it is a not so bulky, only 2 bags, 3,000 kilos, like that, no, they are interested to be sell in the markets, like maybe they will go to the weekly markets, or else in the Raitu bazaars also they will sell. Okay, you can see the pic of one Raitu bazaar example they have given here. Even everything was there. See the flowers, every goods items which were discussed. Okay, yeah. So angadi, that Santa, weekly market, whatever we have discussed about previously, that is not similar to this Raitu bazaar. In the Raitu bazaar, in the weekly markets, only a specific day will be weekly market available, right? Only a specific day in the week, or else Monday, Wednesday, like that. But in the Raitu bazaar, not like that. Every day, okay, every day the goods are available, and traders will sell the sell that all the goods, and who wants, they can go and they can buy. Every day the Raitu bazaars will be. And the difference between the Raitu bazaars and another wholesale traders, here directly the farmers are selling the goods directly to the consumers, no? So comparing from the wholesaler to the wholesaler traders to the consumers, comparing in that way to this way, directly the farmers they are selling to the consumers. Wait, I'll tell you. See, actually farmers will produce. Yeah, so from the farmers the wholesale traders will buy. From that wholesale traders will buy, like Padma, Gauri, which we have discussed. So from that traders, consumers means users, we will buy and will use. Okay, so in this meanwhile what will happens, from the farmers, when the wholesale traders will buy, okay, and again the traders will buy, then again the reaching to the consumers. So the price of a good, whatever that good, from the farmer to the consumers, when it is reaching the middle persons involved, no, so due to the involvement of these two persons, the price have reaching to be high. Okay, cost of that good For example, if it is totally the cost of a farmers, maybe if it is a 10 rupees, finally the reaching of consumers by the involvement of these two, we are buying for the 20 rupees, you know. Yeah. So in this, these who are acting as a middle traders, those are getting a benefits. But in the Raitu Bazaars, farmers only, okay, farmers only, they are involving in the trading, that means selling to directly to the consumers. So they might have will not go for 10 rupees worthy of the thing, they'll not sell that 20 rupees, okay. So they'll use for 12 rupees like that. That means, okay, just an example I have told you. And in the Raitu Bazaar, this is run by the government association, okay. And every goods prices, it was fixed by the Raitu Bazaar, okay. Every goods price, it was fixed by the Raitu Bazaar. For example, onions were now it is selling outside so costly, right, more than 100 rupees, but in the Raitu Bazaar, as a fixed amount of government, it is maybe below 50 or else 50 like that, okay. So that what the mean of Raitu Bazaar, okay. Here, so these authors have interviewed one of the person. The person name is Ram Gopal, okay. He is a farmer in a Raitu Bazaar, okay. Experts from the interview are given below. So the author have asked to the Ram Gopal some queries, okay. So about Raitu Bazaar and all, he asked some queries, which is a bold, that is author's questions, and this is answers of Ram Gopal. Who is Ram Gopal? He is a farmer, okay, and he is selling in the Raitu Bazaar. So what was the questions, what was the conversation between the Ram Gopal and author? We'll see. See, the first question is what? When did you start coming to this bazaar? Which bazaar? Raitu Bazaar. When did you start? I started coming to this bazaar in the year 2003. My neighbors have been coming here since from the year 2000. Okay. So Ram Gopal answered that he is coming to the Raitu Bazaar from 2003, but the others neighbors, they are coming from 2000. Can only farmers like you sell in Raitu Bazaars? Only the farmers only the selling here? They are asking. Initially, the government officers related to these bazaar came to our village. We were issued a photo identity card and containing our name, address, produce, grain, extent of land, etc. Only a person with a valid photo identity is allowed to enter the Raitu Bazaar to sell his or her produce. Stalls in the bazaar are allocated to the sellers daily on a first come first serve basis, although it is meant only for farmers. I also found one or two millers and women traders from self-help groups putting up their own stalls while millers procure paddy from us. Women SHG traders sell vegetables which are cultivated in our districts. Okay. So what was the question of the author? See, the question of author is what, only the farmers like you, they only will come and sell here. So Ram Gopal told is what? Yeah, of course. When the government officers visit us to our villages and they collected our name, address, and our land and what we are producing, that all they have collected the information. Then they have given one identity card, that is which we having in our photo and information. Okay, so with that identity card, who are having a identity card, those persons only have the right to involve in the Raitu Bazaar's traders. Okay, and actually the firstly they have given first come first service basis, means who will go to the first in the Raitu Bazaar, those only can sell, like in that way. But afterwards Ram Gopal observed that some other women traders from self-help groups. I told you what are the self-help groups? Dwakra groups, right? So they are also establishing their own stalls, okay, their own stalls in the Raitu Bazaar. and they are selling what? They are selling like vegetables. Okay, see that another query. Do you pay any rent to sell your produce? Yeah, do you paying any rent for the producing your goods? No, but Miller and SHC traders pay rent for their premises. Okay, see these actually farmers who have the identity card and all, those they are not paying any rent for that buying selling in the Raitu Bazaar, but SHC traders and millers also they are sitting over there, no? So those they are paying. Okay, actually as I told you, the wholesalers about santas who are selling in the santas, they have to be pay 10 rupees like that. I have told you, no, to the village panchayat. But in the Raitu Bazaar, who are registered previously, the farmers, they are not no need of paying rent. Okay, but who will pay? The SHG traders and millers, they have to pay. Okay, yeah. How did you start coming to the Raitu Bazaar? Earlier, I used to take my produce to a wholesale market. Since I have no control on the price, I had to sell it at the price fixed by the wholesalers. Many a times, I had to sell vegetables at the throwaway prices, not even covering the expenses I incurred. Raitu Bazaar is a big relief for farmers like me. I found that the farmers like me come here from 10 to 15 villages, but we don't have enough space to store our vegetables. Yeah, what was the answer of Ram Gopal here? Earlier means before he is coming to the Raitu Bazaar, where he was selling to the wholesale market. From the wholesale market, whatever they fixes the prices, that they have to sold out, right? And for that, he is telling that he did not get any profit also. Okay, but he is saying that he got a big relief when he entered into the Raitu Bazaar. Okay, and same like him, 10 the farmers from 10 to 15 villages, they are also coming to sell the vegetables here. Okay, but he is saying that there is no much space for store the vegetables. Okay, how are prices fixed for your produce? The author asked that question. Okay, the price for bazaar products is fixed daily in the morning by the officers in consultation with a committee of 3 members set up for the purpose. The principle is that the price should be around 25% more than the wholesale price and 25% less than the retail price. Okay, as I told you before, right, that Raitu Bazaars, everything is going to be fixed. Every product that price and all fixed by the government officers. They have one separate committee. Okay, 3 members of joining of a committee, and with that consultation of that committee, government officers they will fix the price, and they will see that they'll compare with wholesale traders and retail price. Here I'll show you the price index of Raitu Bazaar. See that they have written in the Telugu. Okay, it is in Mahabub Nagar Raitu Bazaar. They have given here, yeah, Rojuwari Daralu, that means daily cost. So they have written here all the vegetables which they were selling there and the goods. So they will write there in the morning. Okay, in the morning section only they'll write each type of vegetables and goods. They'll write their name. Okay, minimum rate and maximum rate they will write here. Okay, everybody have to follow that. See, do you think your customer are happily in the Raitu Bazaar? Yes, they got only fruits and vegetables, but also many other essential edible items like pulses, tamarind, dry chilies, edible oils in the bazaar. They get these at reasonable prices. I grow vegetables, and when I see my customers eagerly bargaining and buying, I cannot express my happiness. I get good returns for my hard work, and the consumers get full value for their money. If we were illiterate, we could have it checked on the internet the prices of goods in each bazaar and sold our goods there. Here he say, what was the question he is here? Do you think your customers are happy in the Raitu Bazaar? So the answer of Ram Gopal is yes, obviously. And usually they'll come into the Raitu Bazaar for fruits and vegetables. But also there is another essential goods also were there, eatable items like pulses, chilies and edible oil also. Okay, when they are buying from us, they'll bargain and they'll buy. So at that time, of course, I too felt happy. Even I'm also not getting into the loss. I too getting some returns from that. So that I too happy, and I felt that by buying from the Raitu Bazaar, they too will get the profitable vegetables and goods. The next query is what? Do you face any problems while using this big bazaar? While using this bazaar. Yes, sometimes if I come late, it is difficulty to get a good space to sell my vegetables. I am left with my place in a corner only. So there is insufficient space for parking our vehicles, and at times it is also risky. I do find people in the queues of farmers coming to sell vegetables in the bazaar. Also, the farmers from distant places are not able to benefit from these markets. Yeah, do you face any problems? He asked. Means when trading through the Raitu Bazaars, do you facing any problems? They asked. So the Ram Gopal is answered that yes. When he came late, actually the first come first served. No, the bias is okay. So if he come late, there is no place for him to sell the vegetables. So he have to left whatever the left place in the corners. He used to be go sit there, and he have to be sell that. Okay. So at that time there is no there is maybe sellings also, they were not there at that time, and he is facing the problem of even parking also. Okay, parking the vehicles and all. Okay, and whoever come from so far, okay, so far villages, so that is if they came late from the far villages who are come late, it is so difficult for them. Okay, so that was the answer of Ram Gopal, right? So this is total information of Raitu Bazaar and all we have came to know from the Ram Gopal. Okay, right, all of you have to read the lesson carefully.